During the celebrations, Chief Host Right Reverend Frederick Jackson Balwa thanked God for the church and the media that helped spread the gospel, encouraged the church to embrace media, reminded believers that while the death of Christians may be dated, the reality of Jesus Christ's birth, life, and saving mission is certain, and emphasized that Christ, foretold as Emmanuel, the Prince of Peace, came to seek and to save what was lost, urging Christians to pursue true peace with God, as taught in Isaiah chapter 9, Romans chapter 5 verse 1, and Galatians chapter 5 verse 22.
Welcome all of you who are here physically. Let us appreciate Church of Uganda Family TV. And I would want to begin by thanking God for church and media. Church needs to be in the media, because by doing so, we are reaching many people who would not be reached physically.
Right Reverend Frederick Jackson Balwa urged everyone to seek peace during the election period, thanked the media for promoting calm, called on political parties and individuals to be peacemakers, and reminded all that Christmas is a time to pursue peace with God and with one another.
We are in a time of elections, of campaigns. As much as possible, we should, as Ugandans, to have peace, to seek for peace with one another, rather than the confrontations we are seeing happening in the country. And I want to thank the media for not trying to escalate it. And I want to pray that media will refrain from escalating it. Reverend
Canon David Serunjori of St. Luke Church Ntinda, preaching from Luke chapter 1 verse 26 to 38, reminded Christians that the child born at Christmas is the eternal leader whose reign never ends, unlike earthly leaders, and emphasized that every prophecy among Christ will surely come to pass, for God's word never fails.
It should be something.
One of the key discussions focusing on parenting in the digital age, panelists Irene Karunji, a telecommunication analyst, and Kahemba Kahinda from Uganda Christian University engaged the young people on how technology impacts discipline, relationships, and time management.
Yes, we should not ignore this technology. It's one of the emerging technologies. You've heard of it. Artificial intelligence is what you've heard of. But I think to the layman, they would maybe hear of ChatGPT or and several other applications and tools. So we need to be mindful that we are now in the fourth industrial revolution, electricity. So it's not only shaping how not only we work, but how we also learn, how we also create things, how we interact, how we communicate.
In the life of the children. If children continue asking AI, why is my mother sleeping with my father? AI will give you genuine information. Meaning the child will know different things, why both of them are sleeping together using AI. So parents must teach children the right behavior.
During the youth session, participants raised concern about managing idle time. Leaders encouraged them to establish clear routines, staying involved in meaningful activities, and use technology responsibly rather than letting it control their lives.
Aunties and all right, that is an edge you have. So coming from that angle, right, always be there, like Irene said, there for your children. Have that. The truth is that if you don't listen to them, if you don't speak to them, they'll find somebody else to talk to. So you rather be their safe space, even when they have messed up. Rather be their safe space, create that healthy environment where they can tell you anything, even if it's something they know you don't want to hear.
The event also featured uplifting music, children's presentation, and family entertainment, all aimed at reinforcing Christian values in homes.
Smart kids! Piano for Are you ready? 1, 2, let's go!
In his closing remarks, Managing Director Amos Mesige thanked all participants, church leaders and partners for making the Christian Family Gospel Party a memorable success.
To extend a thank you, because at the end of the year, we took a decision as Church of Uganda Family TV that we'll be giving back to the community. And this is one such gesture of giving back to the community. The first choice that came around came to St. COU Ntinda. This is our maiden opportunity to thank people that have been serving us. And St. COU Ntinda took the first choice. So want to thank you, Canon, for allowing us to be hosted here. And so you know, by the way, around this time, every year, we shall be having this occasion. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Red Cross, as our good partner. Thank you very much, MTN. Allow me to recognize our vicar, and the vicar is a Salongo. That means he has a wife, an able wife that has done a wonderful job. So allow me to recognize our vicar with these two gifts.
Yes, Ngamulunji, atuje omukwavu, atuje kubuswavu, Ngamulunji.